happen to have that rent?
I just need a little more time.
I got mouths to feed. I don't need one more.
Hi guys, and welcome to another exciting episode of the movie review show. My name is Amabolawa Olawere, and as always, I will be your beautiful host. Today we're going to be reviewing the movie Goats. Small goats, big dreams, legendary art. The story follows a little goat that wants to play in the big league, raw ball. Let's get into it.
Hey, I'm driving here.
All my life, I've always wanted to play professional warball. Like my hero, Jet Fillmore.
I'm the best in the game.
The cinematography and edit is pretty standard for what you would expect from an animation, except for when they were playing the wrong ball, which reminded me of like Harry Potter, when they were playing that Stitch game in Harry Potter. It was fast paced, was good. It really got you in the mood of the movie. Like I really like that. They were like really on point. The scores were amazing. You know me, and when it comes to animation, if the scores is not good, like the music is not good, you've already lost me, because I feel like every animation has to be tied by something, because we're not seeing actual faces, so we might as well be aided by music. So you need like really good music to tie together your animation, and they did that in this movie. It was really good. And then even the voice acting sounded like super realistic. Like you're telling me that someone is a goat, is a small goat that wants to like play in the big leagues. Like it was working for them. I loved it. I love whatever they had going on. It was good.
That's a lot of kids.
Indeed, it is.
Lost your mind. Where the fiercest animals compete in the most dangerous stadium.
Stand out characters and stand the scene. The character that stood out for me would have to be, of course, our little goat. The character that stood out for me would be, of course, our little goat. And the person that played his voice really did an amazing job, because he showed that timidness in the voice that shows that someone is insecure about their size. The voice acting was like really good, and voice actors have a lot to do, because they have to convey a lot of emotions and they can't use anything but their voice. And this was like beautifully done. Like this is one of the examples. Like you can really feel who he's trying to convey, like someone that is small in size and he has this huge dream to like play in the big leagues, and he's trying to hide his insecurity, but it's there, it's just hinting there, the timidness, the vulnerability. Beautifully done. And when it comes to standout scenes, the scenes that stood out for me was the scene where, it's a bit cliche, but the scene where they finally noticed Will, that okay, this guy can play. And that triumph that comes, like, yes, the character you've been rooting for, and then it finally gets noticed, like, oh, the people that are supposed to notice him, like, oh my god, this is so cool. Or the scene where they were playing the raw ball. I told you guys that scene, it reminded me of like the Harry Potter or this basketball movie where they are like going like beautiful. Like that scene was really good. I love that scene too. And also the teammate scene, the camaraderie between the teammates, it was really emotional. And kids, I know that this movie was made for kids, so like kids need something like this, like the sweetness of like, oh, you always have your teammates by your side. The camaraderie between the teammates was really beautiful, and I loved it. I loved the chemistry between them and how we all came together. So the standout character, the main lead, and then those scenes really tied the movie back together for me.
A go?
What are the rules, y'all? Small cake ball.
Wanna bet?
Pros and cons. Pros, beautiful animation. Music was really good. The character, as I said, the voice acting, amazing. The story was one I really loved. Like, we see a lot of animation trying too hard these days, and sometimes it's nice to have like a simple animation that the family could enjoy together, that has like a really solid line to interest the adults as well as engage the kids. So yeah, it was really good. And when it comes to cons, I'd say that I feel like they could have developed the characters more, but that's just coming from me, an adult. I feel like the kids will love this, but as an adult, I'm saying they could have done more, and the supporting cast could have been more engaged with them. Like, oh, they could have given them more depth and would have like really supported them more. And then the movie, in some places it was like, where they're playing the ball, the adrenaline is getting to you. Even you, the viewer, you're feeling the adrenaline rush. And then it just slows down. Like, the switch between the fast pace and the low pace is too fast. Like, it's a very high and then a very low. Like, the switch is fast, and I feel like they could have done that transition in a better way. Because if you know that you're taking us to a slow pace, you could have just used like music or something. But all in all, I feel like it still all works together. The cons are not really that big of an issue for me. So yeah, if it still goes. It still goes, to be honest.
It's one shot to show the world this kid got game.
I wish I was a ball.
Definitely a must watch for me. If you have a kid sister or a kid brother or your niece and nephew, this is a movie that the entire family is going to enjoy together. This is a movie that you guys sit together and just breeze through on a weekend, on a Sunday night. Like, this is such a perfect movie because everyone is going to have something. You're all going to enjoy it. So definitely a must watch. You should see this movie.
There's only one problem. I'm a small in a world of bigs. I got next.
A goat.
A go?
What are the rules, y'all? Smalls can't ball.
Up from around 6, but I'll give it to you for 5.
Pristine upper mesh, taut laces.